Alrighty, guys and gals, so it's been a minute since you have seen this car featured on the channel. And I first off want to say I am sorry for my hair. It's hot, it's humid, it's nasty, and yeah, I've been sweating because I've been gathering parts. In fact, we just drove and got an update, filmed an update on the old red 64 Polaris, so that's awesome. But we're here for the 7340 Duster Day because today we are starting on the progress to start to get the 340 in this thing because, well, in the background, I've got that engine finally running just the way it needs to. We got the converter thing figured out, we got the intake fitted, everything's working really good on that engine, so that means that series is just about done. So now we get ready to start to put the engine in the car. So that stems with, first we've unfortunately got to rehome the Badger bug so we can finish working on it, because unfortunately the Duster will not fit in the barn opening like the Badger bug will. Also, the Badger bug runs and drives and is now potentially getting an air horn that looks great up there. And the Duster needs to be pushed. Now, that actually, Dad, yep, put that in the bug box to be installed. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, well, cold start.
Got the floor mats back in.
Uh-oh. How does that work?
Yeah, fit pretty good.
All right, well, be careful. You got mirrors on top of the hood.
Mirrors? Oh, shit.
I got them. I got them.
Put them in the bug box.
To be installed bug box. There needs to be a 671 in there. Look at that. I mean, who doesn't love a good old Badger bug? Yeah, we're technically kind of mid-video working on this one while also working on the Duster, but that's just how things gotta happen sometimes, so yeah. Uh-oh. He just can't help himself. He has to take it for a loop.
Still running on that first 5 gallons of gas I put in.
Well, it's a VW. It ought to be a little fuel efficient.
Yeah.
What you wanted to have the contrast here between what was the equivalent of your original high school car to what you went into right afterwards?
This is when it's
Wait, junior high, high school.
junior high school. So that's a great training vehicle. For like, it'd be like driving a what do they call them?
Go-kart?
No, the little bash up derby things, the little carts.
Oh, not a go-kart.
Electric thing goes bumper car.
Bumper
We're
car.
like driving a bumper car, and then you go to a real car.
You heard it right here. Bumper car, real car.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So wait, what does that make the Duster? Because it's not quite a full car yet then.
It's a real car, it just needs a heart.
Oh, I mean like, no. Okay, so if we're talking about size and stuff here and feel, it's not quite a full-grown Charger technically.
Well, you know, every glitter's got to have a runt.
So you're saying A bodies are the runts, which would kind of make sense.
Runt.
Well, if you think about it in the car hierarchy, now we're getting really stupid here. C bodies would be like the old people. because they're the biggest.
Yeah. It's like big brother, little brother.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got the white trash. It's kind of like
That's the dirty old uncle.
Aunt Matilda or something.
Well, I was gonna say that's Uncle Buford. That
Uncle Buford.
nobody goes in his room or bothers him.
Yeah. Afraid to.
Yeah, yeah. You don't mess with Uncle Buford. All right, so here's where we begin the true level of shenanigans here. So when push comes to shove and the tractors are out in the mud pit and we can't get to them, lawnmower. I tell you what, my dad's used the lawnmower to break engines free, get things running. I could tell you a story about my first motorcycle where he actually used a ratchet strap to use the back tire off of, well, an lawnmower to use friction to turn the back wheel on the motorcycle while I was in gear to get it spinning over. And we got my Moto Guzzi running that way.
I don't see why not.
It was really sketchy and it was really scary because that ratchet strap was doing a lot of duty that probably shouldn't have. It's on video somewhere. If I ever find it, I may share it someday, but don't do that. So here we are, hoping that the Troy built, how much horsepower has this got?
24. Super Bronco 54.
Is 24 horsepower enough on this Troy build enough to pull this 70 Duster without an engine or well, it's got a transmission in it.
It's a Super Bronco 54.
So, hang on, Dad. You gotta wait until I turn the key and act like that's the engine.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you ready? All right, I'm gonna give it 2 pumps of gas. It's been a while since you started. All right, here we go. Turning. Luckily, you know, since the drive shaft is still in it, and so is the transmission, I can actually put it in park and it's good. And the brakes still work. Look at that almost lined down all over the place, baby. I think we'll be able to swing that big old girl in here. How'd it look, Anna?
It was a little comical.
Was it?
It was a lot comical, actually.
Well, we aim to please.
Yeah.
Anna, crawl in there.
Why am I crawling in there?
You're gonna light it.
Straighten up, straighten up. Straighten the wheel, turn the wheel that way, man. Okay.
That actually worked out pretty good, and that also looks really cool having the Duster in there with the Barracuda.
Room in front.
Yeah.
A little Christmas tree.
Anna's looking happy sitting in the driver's seat. Savor that moment, Anna.
Probably should have took that board down. You were hanging headers all over.
Oh, it'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna fall down and...
So we hit this, open the hood up.
It's true, that might
on
be.
hinges?
Yeah, it's on hinges, yeah. I know we're gonna have to, in preparation for putting the W2 motor in here, is the opening. I do know we're gonna have to enlarge that little pee hole right there, that They did for like a single 4
Yeah.
because we've got a tunnel ram that needs to live.
I mean, some of that,
All this needs to be.
just like normal.
Yeah,
Basically square right here.
basically. And we'll probably bridge it up a little bit because this is a really nice steel scoop that viewers will remember that we picked up at Indy Swap Meet.
That nice hood.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, I know we gotta do nice work. That sucks.
Torch.
Torch it is. And of course now with the car in here, I'll be able to work on it a little bit, get it dusted off. The Badger bug will be going inside the barn. It should fit in there. And get all this dusted up, cleaned up, because this is the next car down the line. The whole plan was always just to do, well, the Badger bug was kind of jumped in out of nowhere, but we wanted to do that for you. And Badger bug, then Duster, then potentially a Jezebel, and then like van, and then yada yada yada,
Yeah,
semis.
You gotta get Jezebel on the line.
But right now, this is the start to the Duster. So welcome along for the crazy ride.
So you're gonna want a new transmission input seal.
I have one with my torque converter.
Okay, good.
I got the torque converter from that B&M Holeshot 3000 that the guys at Holley hooked us up with. It came with a brand new seal, so pop that right in there. We ain't got to worry about it. Get a bit of brake cleaner, clean all that stuff out. Like I said, I'm going to clean the engine bay up. Still got to decide on a color for this thing. Just, yeah, I can't live with primer gray, but
Or nasty green.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of the F4 green. Sorry to the guys who like F4, but it's just not my thing. If someone donated F4 green paint, I'd probably paint the car that, but I don't have it, so.
You have to strike the hell out of it.
Well, I was gonna put all, this is a factory F4 green car with the longitudinal stripes and the tail stripes. Factory 340 Duster. So it's a really cool looking car when it's all done factory, other than it's, you know, still just,
I don't know, but it looks like there's more room than when the plug was in here.
I know. I don't know, I think the Duster looks,
This car's smaller than my bug.
well, the Bug was kind of parked in here at a wonky angle.
Yeah.
I think the Bug might just be wider. You know, these two cars in here kind of does leave us quite a bit of room. So yeah, I hope you guys are ready for this thrill ride. This is about all you're gonna get to see in this video. Well, I spent so much time doing everything else on all the other videos, you know what? Moving the Duster in here is enough to facilitate part 1 of bringing our 340 W2 7340 Duster back. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of 340s and stuff, because the motor's a 67, 68, 340 with W2 heads, and then Anna, don't do that. That'll.
Smiley face.
But you'll scratch the flat paint. Shame on you. It's like scratching the patina.
I've got too much charger.
At least it's not a wiener.
Yeah, yeah. Think of two.
No more white trash stains on there. Anyways, guys, gals,
Big old sperm looking thing.
thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next part. So as always, take care and
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
bye-bye. All right, so this is your post-credit scene little deal. Now, for the real test. Will the Badger Bug fit in the Scott Speed Shop barn? It's not even warmed up yet, Dad. Dang it. You're on the jack. Well, we might have to do a little bit of re-maneuvering, but it definitely fits in here, that's for sure.
Can I get over and go on back?
See, we can walk through right here, but there's no walk through right here. The old badger bug. All right, folks, we're gonna park this thing for real. All right, well, we got the badger bug living in the barn now, which is just appropriate. The badger bug that lives in the old barn.
We'll be able to work on it.
Well, this will be the new working grounds for the badger bug while we work on the duster, so.
I just got my workstation set up.
And now you gotta move your workstation. That's perfectly fine.
I was in the middle of these headlights.
So, here's to the projects we got at hand. Alrighty, well, I didn't lie to you this time. It is actually the next day. It's not the next morning because, well, you know, stuff happens. You know, life happens, really it does. And, well, got the header gaskets out and stuff. And we're gonna work on this. And unfortunately, Anna's pickup experienced a small malfunction, and that was called a flat front tire. And well, she was getting about time for new tires anyways. And well, luckily we have a plethora of vehicles and wheels and tires and a selection of just about everything that a man could ever need. So because, well, as you guys have put it, I'm a kind of a hoarder, kind of a, let's see, what was that term, the king of clutter. Yeah, that's a good one. So here we are. Anna is taking my Vision wheels that were originally for the red Polaire, and I've kind of gone back to liking it on the steel wheels with the little baby 68 Hemi hubcaps. So until at least Anna can get 250 570 rubber, because that's what's on her truck actually, and it's a good looking tire and everything, and I like the look. But you know, to replace all those is going to cost X amount of dollars, and well, luckily I had those Vision wheels, and you know, they're not on the Polaris, so why not just put them on Anna's trucks? That way she can keep going to work and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're going to eventually have to come off because I need those front tires.
I know.
But anyways, that's why the duster may not get any work done on it today, but that's perfectly fine. Because, you know, sometimes you just got to take a break from stuff, work on other things. So, here's to if we ever get back to work on the duster. Yeah, they weren't that thin, but they have some cracking going on, and well, honestly, I feel better about this. Even though Anna's truck does look kind of, I mean, it's a little different because they're not as tall. The front could be bigger, and the rear could also be a little bit taller, but Vision wheels overall, I don't think are terrible on the truck. It's gonna at least keep Anna on the road and at least bringing pizzas home for Dad and I. Yeah, that's Dad's whole thing, is Anna's got to be able to bring us dinner. And you know, eventually we'll get back to work on the duster. But you know, it's more fun to actually watch someone else do some work for once. It just makes it look like Anna's done all this by herself. But that's okay. That's what, you know, we'll just let Anna, you know, have the full credit of doing all of these. That look right there says, I think I have done all of these. All right, back to the duster eventually.